Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading. This is a general reading for the sign of Gemini. It will not resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Any Gemini placement that you may resonate with, some of the messages may also resonate with you. At the end of the reading, I will pull you some oracles, give you a little bit more guidance for the week. I do only take jumpers. And time is elusive. We are all on different timelines. For some of you, this is old news. For some, this is happening now. And for others, definitely could be more future focused. All right. What do we got going on? A lot. Got a lot going on here this week, Gemini. I just heard Case of the X. Originally, when this Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Cups came out, I thought maybe some of you might be... Maybe you applied for a job and didn't get it. Something to do with work. But when the rest came out, it's definitely about some sort of connection. Although these are general connections, right? That is really the basis of life, of the human experience. The connections that we make, whether business, personal, romantic, whatever. The connections that we have to ourselves. But this is absolutely a connection in particular. One where there might have been, it's already lost to you. There's already some sort of heartbreak that you've experienced over this. But for some of you, I'm also getting this could be a new connection. This could be a new connection with someone completely new. Justice, Libra energy, Libra season could be an important time frame. A connection of the caliber that you've been maybe manifesting, waiting for with the Three of Wands here. Could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, one that you feel very deeply with. Feel like you maybe have some past ties connection, past life connections. But in other words, this is a connection that feels a lot more beneath the surface. This is not just your average, go on a date and it's all right, but it's nothing to write home about. This is something that you might want to write home, that you're going to feel as though you want to write home about. So whether this is old someone or new, because I do see judgment here. So it could absolutely be an old connection that might be resurfacing. One that, has already hurt you before. But if it is a new connection, old connection coming back around, I do see the Ace of Wands here. That could also be why there's some apprehension, because I do get this is something you do have some apprehension about, whether it's a new connection, someone completely new, but you feel that deeper connection with them. So then the triggers start happening, or if this is an old connection that you've already sort of suffered from in some capacity and it's resurfacing. There's definitely apprehension here. It's like anticipation of failure, because we see the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords in your future energy. Future energy, hasn't happened yet. For those of you where this is something completely new, it's like you've been manifesting, praying, hoping, aligning yourself with a connection worth sort of investing in, and it's kind of given when it shows up, you freeze up a bit, because it's like you didn't actually think it would happen, or you didn't think it would happen now, or there's definitely the temptation to let past sort of experiences trigger you a little bit here. But I'm also getting from this Ten of Wands and this Ten of Swords. The Ten of Wands is someone that carries the weight alone, right? And it looks like for you, you have been maybe the one carrying the emotional weight of connections, coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, the Queen of Cups. Whether you have water in your chart or not, you're very loving. You're able to sort of pour. Maybe a little bit too much. Maybe you're too good at pouring. But I am sensing whether this is an old connection resurfacing or a completely new person. This is sort of meant to alleviate some of that. The Ten of Wands is no longer having to do it alone, and the Ten of Swords is the end to reality as you know it. So whatever side of the coin you're on, because even if this is an old connection, this is not someone that abused you in any way, shape, or form. Not mentally, not physically, not emotionally. For whatever reason, it didn't work. Y'all had to split ways, but I'm not getting any malice intent on either party. So if that's what you're still conjuring, this is not your energy. I more so get, it just wasn't the right time. You weren't on the same page. You weren't in alignment. The love was there. definitely. Six of Cups being here. Had a lot of potential, but for whatever reason, it didn't get fully fully experienced. Something prevented it from continuing. Maybe distance. But it does look like whatever was stopping it from progressing has been balanced, has been fixed. It's like now is the time. Someone might have even have been going through some legal things. Looks like that has been adjourned, that's been concluded. But for some of you, absolutely could be long distance or some sort of distance. King of Swords, a conversation incoming. Whoever this is, they want to progress with you. New or old, they would like to progress with you. Six of Wands. 2 6s here, actually. They still see possibility. They see great possibility, and this is definitely someone that is ready to commit, ready to settle. Very spouse-like energy with the King of Pentacles. He's usually the spouse. And we do have Justice here. So it could be someone that is ready to enter that phase of life. But there is apprehension, man. The guards are up. The guards are up. Very much up. Let's see. Gemini. Guidance, please. That Nine of Wands is like, caution. Take it easy now. Don't move too fast. Slow down. Let me think for a minute. But it's old triggers. Compassion. Compassion is the warmth of the soul. Give it to others and yourself. And we have joy. Joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment. And love. Love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. So the question is, will you or will you not take this opportunity for this connection? That is really your choice. That is really what the decision is going to be here. Okay? Are you going to allow whatever experiences that you have experienced, whatever pains from the past, are you going to allow it to hinder the possibilities of the future? Obviously, free will is yours to exercise. Some of you may not be ready. This might just be coming in to show you that there's still healing to do. Spirit. Protected aura, divine intervention, guardian angel, shielded. So whatever didn't work in the past was not meant to work at that time. It was not meant to work. It was protection. So if something is coming into your life now is the time. But obviously free will is yours. You don't have to go with it. You can still say, no, I got healing to do. I don't want to, escape. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away, hiding. Ego, arrogance, having too much pride, being stubborn, holding back, and children. Immaturity, innocence, childhood. Could be someone you've known from childhood. Or just you guys had some more growing to do. You were unable to teach each other certain lessons. So the separation had to happen in order for that growth to happen. Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be patterns too. Karmic patterns. But with the 2 10s there, it tells me work has been done. Maybe there's still more that needs to be done. That's up to you to decipher. All of your individual situations are different. But if you're dealing with something from the past, they've definitely healed some things and matured and learned some lessons and closed out some cycles, especially with the Justice card here. And so have you. You both might be cautious, actually. But I think you a lot more than whoever it is you're about to encounter. I think they're a lot more willing and ready to go for it than you are receiving elation. I am born of infinite joy. 2 cards, of joy. So this 10 of Swords is saying whatever happened in the past is not going to repeat itself. You're a lot more wiser now. You've learned, you've grown, you've acquired wisdom through these heartbreaks. So the fear, you putting this fear is basically saying you do not trust yourself. That's really what it says. Trust really has nothing to do with other people. It's you not being able to trust yourself still. And that's fine. Continue to take the work to build that trust. But we cannot project, right? You'll know in your intuition if this is an old person, if they're speaking the truth or not. If they're not, if you feel as though something is off, or they're not quite saying what you need to hear, don't bother. But this is an opportunity and a chance to sort of create that trust and to prove to yourself, one way or another, whether you choose to go with it or not. It's to demonstrate to yourself that you are able to trust within yourself. Stag Spirit, take the lead. As I do think someone else here is willing to sort of go at your speed. Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up, number 2. I don't know, DNA, that always reminds me of the intertwining of DNA. What am I missing? One of these for you, Gemini? October could be also a very important time frame. Before the end of October, this conversation could happen with a new or old person. Now I'm seeing the 3 of Pentacles. So some of you, it's absolutely an old person that wants to now cooperate. But even if it's a new person, this is saying that it's aligned now. There's some sort of alignment that is in your favor. And whoever it is you're dealing with, old or new, this is someone that is willing to cooperate, willing to be part of a team, willing to sort of do what needs to be done in order for the dream to succeed. 7 of Wands. So that's either you putting up those boundaries or a determination. Could also be the overprotectiveness. So some of you, this will just show you that you still need to heal. No, and I didn't even see that, but that kind of comes out and communicate clearly. You're ready. So we have a mixed bag here. Some of you will realize, you're not ready. You still got traumas and you really have no business being in a connection with anyone right now because there's still a lot of projecting that's going on. And some of you are absolutely ready. And some of you, someone will come back, but you're going to realize they're still not, it's not what you want. And some of you, someone will come back and this is absolutely something that's meant to be explored again. So I do see 2 sides of the fence here. Pick your side. But there's going to be some sort of conversation that's going to put you in a position to make a decision. Are you ready or you're not ready? And it's time for that brutal honesty. It's kind of like a check-in point. Okay, that's your reading, Gemini. Hopefully it resonates with you. Thumbs me up. Do not forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next week.